Hello, good evening, and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3, where I'm trying to get stuff done. I really am. I am trying very, very hard. How much I can actually get done is the main question now, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. So, last stream, I made an enemy. Uh, I already had that enemy, but they were briefly considering, pretending to not be my enemy for a little while, but I shot that in the foot so much. So, yeah. But that's fine. I wasn't going to take chances with that guy anyway. Please pay no attention to the hit points. We are in a situation. And speaking of which, Asterion. Hi. I would like you to go downstairs, please, and have a look at what the situation looks like down there.
Let's see.
Oh, I just love how they keep doing this. Go down the stairs. What is happening here?
Check.
They're fighting? Well,
You fight against progress. I will not allow it.
Sure, I'm not hidden. You can totally have a psionic backlash, yeah. Okay, so, I have definitely thrown myself right in here, because I don't want to see the Gondians die. So... everybody, separate.
Within reach.
Lysel, get your butt down there. Let's see. That is an ally. We took out the Iron Consul. Fist of Bane needs to go. Black Gauntlet needs to go. Alright, ma'am.
Heard, unseen.
Scooch your butt over here. Have yourself a nice pot shot. Okay, we are still holding on Asterion's turn. Spectacular. Will? Hey, Will.
Not simple enough.
Your turn. Scooch, 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 scooch. Let's see here. I'm not sure what my lowest damage on this is. but one for you and two for you. Well, that was beautiful. Well done, Will. Alright, and now it's time for me to get my butt involved.
Let's see what this does.
I did not expect that the very first thing I'd be doing in this stream is battle. Let's see, can I get an angle on that cluster down there?
On my way.
Excuse me, Asterion. Oh, yes, yes I can get an angle. But which one? That is the question. It's a good thing I already took out the steel watch that was down here. Well, they're both black gauntlets, so I'm just gonna go for the one that's most injured. I think, yeah.
No time for mercy.
Aw, saved versus being frightened. Alright.
Time to kill.
Asterion took his shot. It was a beautiful shot. I think I would very much like him to hide. I still haven't got Longstrider on Will. Oh, I'm so sorry, Will. Asterion, just hide over here, okay? Alright. I know it's not the best hiding place, but who knows? I'm sorry, Genshu. Alright, Lizelle. I hate for you to give up the high ground,
Make way.
but 45. Dang, that is not great. Well, it's the same on everybody, so let's just... Okay, that's a hit. Ooh, 2 hits. Yeah, you go there. Yeah.
This is my time.
Will...
Two steps at a time.
You stand there. And hex the dex, I guess, of... Yeah. Yeah, you get hexed.
Nothing will stand in my way.
And yeah, I'm just gonna try and not stand in a straight line. So I'll just scooch over here, which is hopefully conveniently behind a post, and hope for the best.
Motivation sequence activate.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Kill the dead twice over.
Oh, the Gondians seem to have gotten some courage. Possibly misplaced courage, but courage all the same. I think Lae'zel is going to be able to reach that thing and turn it off. Just in case. We're gonna have a little quick save. No. I want to be here. Why? Why do you insist upon me stepping over there? Okay, fine. This one doesn't involve me having to move.
Make it hurt.
Princey's motivation sequence activated.
Oh, great. Now there's two.
Just like old times.
I don't suppose the Gondians can turn those things off.
Bend the knee,
Princey's
or I
motivation
will
sequence
break it.
activated. Time to strike. Consider me intrigued. Another one down. But it's not over just yet.
Alright, that's one.
This is my time.
Not enough movement. Okay, that's... I can't stop it. Not unless shooting the bloody things works. Do they even have hit points? Nope. Okay, so we are just fail state here. If he were a fighter, I would have a chance. But he's not.
Too close for comfort.
If I just had one more action.
I won't give in.
Every scrap of movement I have. No.
Seems simple enough.
Phew. Another one down.
Oh my god. So we might die, but at least things aren't blowing up. I don't know how I actually managed to reach that. I'm going to save again, 'cause that was too lucky.
I will ascend.
That was a lot. Okay, okay. This might not go as badly as I thought. And he missed. Alright, step out of visibility, have a nice little hide, scooch over here. Yes, good, thank you. The fact that these guys are attacking the Gondians and not me
is a lesson.
is...
How painful it is up to you.
Oh, absolutely not. Let's see. One level 4 counter spell and a psionic backlash for you. You do not get to blight my boy.
The blade will not bend.
Man, I wish I could transfer my hex. Wait, that is where my hex is. Never mind. This guy is just moving around like crazy. 36%. Oy vey. Well. Miss. Success. Move that hex over there. And you know what? Move that self over there too.
Time to push my luck again.
Oh, immune to frightened, uh-huh. Maybe not enough movement. Oh.
In
All right.
position.
Ooh, critical. Thank you, Lae'zel. You're rolling so much better than last week so far.
Well, so much for peace.
On the victor's path.
Brigand! Cool. Was that everybody? I want to believe that was everybody.
What's inside?
I can't believe we managed to get those motivators before they blew up. And actually, I should save. Because there's no way I would get that lucky again if I were to try again. Rives failure as a Bay Knight. Huh. Leather helmet, plate armor, spear, crossbow. Why can I only... Why can't I send things to people who are at the camp? I know I can't go to camp, but I should be able to send stuff to them. I can send stuff to camp. Chainmail, mace, studded shield, hand crossbow. Off to camp with them. Ooh, this corpse is kind of smoking a little. And send all those to camp. I don't like Lae'zel, but I don't disrespect her enough to take her silver sword away. Control level key. Perfect. Helmet, plate armor, infernal mace. Why do they have so many infernal maces? Whoops! Give me that key. Chainmail, mace, studded shield, hand crossbow. Oh, there is a dead Gondian here. Studded leather armor +1. And a hammer. Oh, man. I would kind of like to talk to the Gondians if I could, but where the heck are they? Guard rotation. Alright, well, this is a bit of a mess. Okay, to Clotilda. An unfinished letter written in broad, looping handwriting with purple ink. Dear Reaper of Ball Clotilda, it was at one of the Chosen's meetings that I saw you. I was guarding Lord Gortash, and you were guarding Lady Orin. They went into the meeting room while we guarded the door, and you and I spoke so briefly, but every word you said is graven on my heart as if carved by an interrogation chisel. I looked into your fiery eyes, and I felt, how can I describe it? I felt a real connection, like nothing I'd ever... Oh, child. Oh, no. Rives' failure as a Bay Knight. Hans Rives calls himself a Bay Knight when he's a disgrace to the Tyranny Lord. A black gauntlet. Rives? What a joke. I should be the Black Gauntlet of the Foundry Lab level. In fact, I'm going to compile a list of Rives' shortcomings for the Overseers. Then they'll see. These are just from the last 10 day alone. Rives failed to reprimand Palandulus for making jokes about Lord Gortash. Rives missed the morning mass to Bane twice. Rives didn't punish Gondian Offrin when she missed her gyronetics quota merely because she'd lost a finger that day in the punch press. For, I'll think of something. Guard rotation. Effective next 10 day, all Bay Knights will be on rotating shifts to guard the submersible, beginning with Fist Throaks. Report to Flim Cargo on the first day of your shift. Complaints will not be tolerated. Black Gauntlet Holst. They were a bit of a failure of guarding there. Okay, sort by type. Now, where the heck did the Gondians get to? They must still be in here, right? Hello? They didn't all run out the bloody door, did they? Oh, wait a minute.
But that will fit in my
Gold
bag.
ingot, yes. Bronze ingot, bronze ingot. I don't know what charcoal's good for, but I'll grab it too. Why not? And whatever this parchment has to say. Okay, ingot, ingot, charcoal, charcoal, off to camp. Parchment. Why can't I read it? That's odd. Something's going weird with everything tonight. First I have a power outage less than 40 minutes before I'm supposed to start stream. Now I can't read. Oh, Asterion.
Let's crack it open.
Ooh, that's a tricky one. Oh, but apparently the dice are the dice are happy with me right now, and that weirds me out. Okay.
What to do?
Oh, hallelujah, more healing potions. And an elixir of vigilance. Huh.
What path lies before me?
Stop, do not open.
Here we go.
Do not, I repeat, do not open this door without my key. This entire operation relies on you following this simple rule, and I will personally cleave the head from the neck of the idiot who does otherwise. Black Gauntlet Hans Rives. Oops! Oh no, Rives! You've met your untimely end, but don't worry. I've got your key. I can follow your instructions to the letter. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh no, absolutely not.
Like a wraith.
Let's just, yeah.
Just like old times.
This zombie gotta go. This zombie done be gone. Or ought to be gone. Wait, what is going on here? What is going on here? In surgery. Unable to move while... Well, it's not actually strapped onto the table, is it? That's very confusing. Asterion, please come back. Oh, no, don't be there. No, get in the back where you belong.
Shouldn't
Okay,
have
there
wished
we
you
go.
all more interesting times.
Efficacious brain removal. An excerpt from a practical introduction to Mirakite operative necromancy. A note has been scrawled at the top of the pages. Make full use of the motivator should the Gondian artificers prove unwilling. Step 1. Orbital trepanation of the cranium can be completed using the provided trephine or drill. Ensure the surgical tool does not pierce the somosensory cortex. Mind Flayer parasite specimen?
All for me.
I think that just went into this count that I am vigorously not using, but also vigorously keeping away from anyone who might use it. Empty.
No traps, please.
Empty. Empty.
The inscription reads, "Fresh supplies for the Steel Watch, courtesy of Necromancer Balthazar."
That is empty, but also very concerning. House of Wonders. And the Many Faces of Gond. Okay, read. The High House of Wonders, Temple to God, the Gearsmith and the Wonderbringer. The house is at the same time an elaborate collection of workshops, laboratories, and magico-manufactories. For what better way to worship the Lord of all smiths than by making mechanisms in his name? Here in the upper city, all manner of enchanted clockwork devices are forged and crafted, powered by spells, by steam, by conjured micromodrons? Even some say by hellfire. However, these Gondian creations are not wonders for the sake of wonder, but practical contrivances built to enhance the lives of Faerun's mortals and help them work beyond the limits of their physical bodies. Take, for example, the mighty cranes that line Baldur's Gate's docks, loading and unloading ship's cargo with speed and strength far beyond the capacity. And I have to take a quick moment here, apparently. So, I will be back in just a moment. Hello, I have returned. My apologies. I thought that was a phone call of an emergency, and it was a phone call of I forgot you were streaming tonight. So, yeah, we'll see how, I have to go back into that book that I was reading. Let's see here. Oh, right, I was reading it from the shelf, not from my inventory. Where was I? However, these Gondian creations are not wonders for the sake of wonder, but practical contrivances built to enhance the lives of Faerun's mortals and help them work beyond the limits of their physical bodies. Take, for example, the mighty cranes that line Baldur's Gate's docks, loading and unloading ship cargo with speed and strength far beyond the capacity of ordinary stevedores. These cranes originated in the workshops of the High House of Wonders and are Gond's gift to the trade and prosperity of the city. Okay. And the many faces of Gond. An excerpt from a history of Gond, the Lord of all Smiths. What is in a name? Many things, in fact, especially when it comes to Gond. While the gods are no strangers to changing their titles, Mistra, make up your mind, few can compete with the Lord of all Smiths, boasting no less than 6 secret names: Arinlaris, Battling, Balating, Deros, Clenadua, Rangor, and Tadaba, covered in chapter 85. You know, they're not secret names if you can just list them in a book. The gnomes were not content with this. Instead, they chose their own name for Gond, Nebulun. Okay.
There it is. Gond's true name, Nebulun.
Well, I'm not sure how useful that is going to be, but I will send these books to camp anyway. It bothers me that that zombie refuses to die.
Let's be on my way.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to say the Gondians legged it. They are no longer in the basement. It's another parchment. Vessel identified. I am pleased to report that we have sourced a vessel and pilot to transport the hostages to the Iron Throne. Redhammer is a godless fool, but his love of gold outweighs any mortal qualms he might have had. He will do for now. Black Gauntlet Hans Rives. Yeah, we'll take that. Sure. And we got a nice little table down here. Talus Losers List. Talus Wager Record. First day break, Anuk -1, Frode +3, Yunts -8, Gudrun +6. Tuesday break, Anuk +2, Frode -3, Yunts -3, Gudrun -2. Thrice day break, Anuk -2, Frode -3, Yunts -3, Gudrun +8. 10-day Talus tally, Gudrun up 12 gold. Okay, not important, but, you know, fun. Alright, I am thrown all off my stride, but... You know what I should do? You know what I should be doing. Once Asterion gets down here. Hello.
Careful, I might.
Yes, hi. Could you give that, Yeah, there we go. Long Strider for Will.
Alright, what now?
Okay. Brain jar. Quite a few brain jars. Surgery kit. Oh, I do not like the whispering. Could we not have the whispering? Lula Forza? The heck? To Ben Dobrus. And how to build a watcher. Ben Dobrus, if this note ever finds its way to you, it means I'm dead, but at least I died trying. As the chief artificer of the Titan project, I know just what this horror can do, and I'm determined to see it destroyed. Xander Tubin mentioned that if the proper code is entered into the neurocitor, it triggers a fatal psionic feedback loop. I don't know what that code is, but I might be able to guess it, and if I die taking down the Titan, that will be a good death. I love you. Lula. Oh no. How to build a watcher. How Gortash hijacked the Gondian Autoguard project to create his steel watchers is remarkable and horrible, and somebody ought to tell it. Might as well be me. The original design for the Autoguards outwardly resembled the eventual Watchers, but an Autoguard was designed to be piloted by a small individual in a cockpit in the torso. When Gortash, through some scheme involving fraud and blackmail, took over the Dock Foundry, he scrapped those plans and announced that the Steel Watch would be entirely remote-controlled from a central hub. We had no idea that this remote control would involve both Mercolite necromancy and illithid psionics, as finally worked out under duress by Xander Tubin. Feeding out of a Steel Watcher requires the following steps. A zombie is decapitated and has its brain removed. The brain is tadpoled and put in a brain jar where it becomes part of the absolute hive mind, and the tadpoled brain retains its psionic connection to its undead body. The undead, headless body is wired into the torso of a Steel Watcher. The absolute elder brain sends psionic orders to a jarred brain. The jarred brain passes on the order to its connected Steel Watcher. All of this telepathic traffic is coordinated through the neurocitor in the control center, but I hope to do something about that. Oh no. Oh no. Oh dear. I can't help but notice that this corpse is lacking its head. Let's have a moment with a brain jar.
The watcher this brain controls is offline for maintenance. The brain dreams, images of life in a garden cottage in spring.
Oh dear.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Your tadpole eagerly responds to the parasite in the brain jar. You blink to find yourself standing at Worm's Crossing. You are a Steel Watcher, a guardian of Baldur's Gate. Before you stands a group of humans.
He said he was Flaming Fist. That we had to empty our pockets if we wanted to enter the city. We didn't know it was a scam. We have nothing left, and my kids are half-starved. Please, let us into the city. We have nowhere else to go.
Wisdom, step to one side to let the family pass. Illithid wisdom, wrest control from the parasite and allow the family to pass. Hey, stupid parasite, leave them alone! Or attack the family. My wisdom is not so good because of the incident, but I got a +2. I don't really want to do the I don't want to do the Mind Flayer thing. I would like to try and let the family pass. $25! Oh, that is impossible. That is impossible for me. Oh no. Well, that's a failure.
You are a mouse to an elephant, so overwhelming is the parasite's power. You reach behind you, but the family runs before you can draw your sword, fleeing towards the risen road, and most likely, their deaths
Oh, thanks. I hate it.
The brain in this jar is aware that its watcher is on duty in the control center, vast and throbbing with illithid telepathy. It ignores your mind touch as a mere distraction.
I think I need to take out these brains.
With a jerk, your mind is transported. You look down, your body of pure steel and power whirring. A dwarf cowers before you.
Please, Mr. Steel Watcher, sir. I'll never steal again. I swear it on my mum's life. Just let me go.
You know what? You know what?
The last thing you hear before you disconnect is the dwarf screaming and the squelch of flesh beneath metal.
Do I actually want to check in on any more of these?
A parasite stirs within the pickled brain, twitching. As your mind connects, you feel yourself become strong, powerful, metal. You are a steel watcher, charging through the streets in pursuit of a young girl. She is screaming.
You know what? Try and trip it. Yeah, I'm still never going to succeed, but I'm gonna roll anyway. With a +2, I can never make a 25.
The parasite is too strong, and you can only watch as the little girl rounds a corner to find a dead end. She cries for her mother as you draw your lance, raising it above your head. You are kicked from the infected brain as the lance comes down.
You know what? You know what?
Assume nothing.
Lae'zel, girl, you are the most effective at this.
Leave no survivors.
You see the familiar sights of Worm's Crossing before the parasite shuts down the connection.
Okay, I can't reach that one. Fine. Smashy, smashy! Okay, this is ridiculous.
Delicious.
Assume nothing.
Okay.
Attacker.
With any luck, that has removed a steel watcher from behind that second door.
Never a dull moment. Anything of use?
Empty, empty, empty. So much empty. Alright. I don't know if this will help, but... I don't like
Must be
it.
on my way.
I'm pretty sure the bomb goes there. Now I removed. Oh dear. Okay, everybody back in here. Lae'zel, girl. Okay,
Enough time wasted. Battle awaits.
yeah, well, I want us to be having battle at full hit points. Um...
Let's have some fun.
Interesting. Okay, just a little bit too far away. But we can get close enough to the middle one. Or can I? Hmm.
Move unseen.
Still in shadow. Not one false move.
I'm just waiting.
Yeah, you're just gonna be waiting over here, just in case.
Eyes open, mouth shut. Quiet as a moonbeam.
Now that looks like fun.
Taking my time in the shadows. Don't waste a step.
Scooch around and hide in a different spot from Asterion. Okay. Will? Come on. You could do it before. And 1. Excuse me. And 2. Path is interrupted. Are you kidding me? Fine, we'll do it this way. And 1, and 2, and 3. Ooh, fascinating. It's not actually hurt.
Not a peep.
Your kind of curiosity. Automation component. Gortash, a drow recruit, brought this curious object in from the Underdark. I have no idea what it signifies, but it's clearly the kind of clockwork jiggery-pokery you enjoy, so I sent it to you with my compliments. Kethric.
This peculiar head is part of an automaton, but it doesn't resemble any steel watcher you've encountered.
Fascinating. Doesn't actually help in the situation, though, so, back to trying to be a dick.
Silence is gold.
So they're insta-healing.
Quiet as a
But that begs the question, can I, like, shove that one off the edge?
won't see me come.
Oh wait, there's not an edge to shove it off there, is there?
Every step counts.
it to not be looking at the switchboard. Shite. Oh boy.
Ready. Silent as the grave.
That is very unfortunate. Well, darn it.
Let's not get caught off guard. Have to keep going.
Well, the good news is we could not be more widely separated than we are.
Time to strike. This is your end.
Miss. Hit. Of course, it's immune to psychic damage. Hit. Miss me. I don't know what's a hex. I choose wisdom just because. Okay, okay. It's a start.
Let's have some fun.
Oh, Asterion.
Let's find some prey.
Come on, can't stay idle.
Well, I don't want them having the high ground on me, so...
Time for coal.
Battle favors the fearless.
Interesting. I think I need to move Lae'zel. Oh no, my hex. Let's see here. Steel Watcher becomes unyielding and can use its repair matrix, Hellfire Missiles, and repelling protocol. Unyielding. Only attack dealing at least 15 damage can harm the Steel Watcher. Wait a minute. Oil? I may have an idea, but that's gonna have to wait a little bit. Okay, some damage, yes. Nice, some critical damage. Oh. Oh, okay. Okay. I am no longer being targeted with missiles. And the all-in misses, alas.
You barely brain to feed a louse.
I only use my inspiration for cutting words.
No holding back. Coming through.
Oh, I should have recast Hex. Oh, I'm a dumbass. Oh no.
Survival is all that matters.
Split off one of the Supremes. Send that to Will.
No holding back.
Will do be drinking that Supreme. Good man, Will.
Never a dull moment. Here we go again.
Let's turn someone inside out. No escape.
Oh, interesting. This thing doesn't have a sneak attack.
Another fight. Let's go.
We can just walk away?
These boots have seen everything.
Shall we cut and run? Step quick. Now they see me.
Still breathing, despite everything.
On the victor's path.
We are remaining separated. Hellfire Curse. Induce a spark of hellfire within a target to give them disadvantage on strength, dexterity, and constitution saving throws. Huh. Backlash would do 1 to 4 psychic damage, which it's immune to. Psionic Dominance. Can use your... Oh! Yeah, well, it's immune to psychic damage, so let's go for some dominance. Okay, Wapata, 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 I guess. Nice hit. Critical miss. Okay, okay. Progress of sorts.
Forever dauntless.
Okay, we'll get that hex going. Cause I see no reason not to keep Eldritch blasting this thing.
Two steps at a time.
Let's have some carnage.
Shadow Blade. Hold on a moment. Failsafe protocol. After losing, yeah, it will blow up. With kind of what we're trying to do. Agile chassis. Light build of the Steel Watcher gains an advantage on dexterity saving throws. Cute. Vulnerable to lightning damage, you say? Still doesn't explain what the Shadow Blade thing going on is. But it does give me an idea. Hold up, are you also... Nah. $99, $163, $197. These two are the most injured right now. Aw, they both saved. That's not fair.
Can't slow down.
The dance macabre.
Do I have a zappy arrow? Piercing, smoke powder, humanoid slaying, arcane interference, construct sailing deals double damage to constructs. Only have one of those though. Rather use it on the big guy. Let's see. Prevent target from regaining hit points. Lasting wound. Monstrosity slaying. Transposition. Many targets. Salving. Acid. You know what? You know what? I got nothing better to do. Huh. Fascinating.
A better position.
Scooch on in here.
Let's
Have yourself a nice little hide. Admittedly, they saw you go that way, but we'll see how that goes.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Forever dawnless.
Oh, it's doing the thing again. Steel Watcher Titan used repelling protocol. Hellfire Watcher? Why would it be shoving its own people? I don't know. Spell a wave of force to push all assailants back 8 meters and knock them prone. Is it possibly saying Hellfire Watcher when it means Lae'zel? There seems to be a lot of weird stuff going on tonight with this game. I'm not gonna... Hellfire Watcher used debilitating shot on Lae'zel. Sorry, Lae'zel. Miss. Critical, nice. Critical, nice. Surge. Surge, girl, surge. Miss. Miss, come on, Lae'zel. It was just enough. It was just enough. Well done, Lae'zel. Insult injury? Missed. 150, 199, 141. I wish I could hit more than one, honestly. Or this could hurt Lae'zel real bad, but actually, you know what? Will.
No time for mercy.
What? No, no, no! Are you kidding me, game?
On the victor's path.
Does this thing have the explodey thing that the others do? Immutable existence. Perfect sentry. No, this thing does not have the explodey thing the others do. I can't believe I wasted my spell.
Shall we dance?
Nine whole points. He could just leave the room. Can't believe I wasted my spell hitting my own dude. Can't believe it's a thing you're allowed to do.
Let's try
Yeah,
this.
you know what?
Ready or not.
I don't know, it feels a little bit like cheating, but sorry about hitting you with the lightning, Will.
Battle favors the fearless.
Lost the hex again.
Now what? They won't see me coming. Yes.
Worth it! Okay, you need this. Yeah, there we go. Okay. She could leave, but I don't see a good reason to. Oh, that is such a tough choice.
Battle favors the fearless.
Go, Will, go! "21 hit points left, huh?"
Nothing important is ever easy.
I'm gonna drink one of these.
Breathe deep and move.
I'm gonna kinda run away-ish. Yeah.
No holding back. Finding my way.
Sorry, Asterion.
Did your idiot mother declothe you?
Taste my fury.
1, 2. Miss! No! Drink a potion. Oh, there goes the lightning. It still did its job, though.
This is my time.
Nice.
What now?
I don't care that you're immune to frightened. I still wanted to do that.
Go for the throat. Quickly. They won't know what bit them.
May your hiding be successful this time.
Where do I go from here?
This is my time.
Lae'zel certainly isn't sticking around for the explosion.
I will not know failure.
Miss. Hit, yes. Miss. Darn it, girl! Oh dear. You know what? I'll take what I can get.
Is this? Let's move.
Just keep going, boy.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
On the victor's path. No time to waste.
Wonder if he can reach. Nope. Oh, Asterion, no.
Taking position.
Miss. A pathetic hit. And another miss. Lae'zel.
Forever dauntless. Worth a try.
Fun, fun. A critical hit and a critical miss. Oh boy.
Blood comes easy these days.
Some for you. Some for you. Some for you. Some for me. More for... Huh. Well, that's everybody I can target, so... Worth.
Let's spill some blood. This way. Time for a new approach.
Still on my feet.
The blade will not bend.
Why they keep looking for Asterion?
On the move.
This feels good. Come on then.
Beautiful, but why are you... Why are you also offhanding?
Be quick.
Victory awaits.
Can't even catch my breath. Swift as my feet can carry me.
On the victor's path. Fleet of foot.
I win! Ha ha! We're all alive and I win! Journal updated. Avenge the Iron Hands. We have found the heart of the foundry, the Neurocitor. We should examine it. And save the Gondians. Explore the Steel Watch Foundry's depths. We need to go to the Foundry's depths in order to destroy it. Along the way, we can liberate any Gondians we meet. They know we're coming and will help us. I've liberated all the Gondians I could find. Whoop. No, I don't want to sneak. I want to bring the party back together again.
Let's have a look.
And these Hellfire Watchers have infernal iron, so I'll be claiming that in case we need it for Karlach. So what does this thing have? Gaunter Mail. Promised victory. On a hit, possibly inflict guiding bolt upon the target. Gaunter Mail glowing. This object shines with a glowing light in a radius of 6 meters. Oh man, I would want to give it to Asterion, but the glowing is just it's anti everything he does. Gaunter Mail blasted from the corpse of the Steel Watcher Titan. A bow formed from the boiling slag and weird whispering gyros inherent in the two mechanical giant. He must have acted as the Titan's abdomen, exchanging muscle for immediate immaculate steel. You know what? I'm gonna give this to Lae'zel. Enriched infernal iron. Oh, off to camp with you. Brain chant. Okay, Lae'zel.
Indolence breeds madness.
Oh, and you have proficiency, girl. It is a pity about your dex score, but, you know. Wait a minute. Proficiency with this weapon type unlocks hamstring shot, brace ranged, and bolt of celestial light. I know I ought to give this to Shadowheart, but I just don't use bows on her. So, Lae'zel, you equip this. You're a special shiny girl. Somebody else's special shiny girl, but you know.
Proceeding.
Why can I... Cerebral fluid valve.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Okay, I cannot believe that worked, so we're going to save, because I don't think the game is going to be able to believe that worked, either.
Should mind my step.
Metal crate. Empty metal crate. Brain chant. A personal journal written in square technical printing. The final entry is slanted, the letters almost carved into the paper. I must find a way to avoid overnight control center monitor duty in the future. I must. There are no problems with the mechanisms. The hybrid Gondian Illithid devices work flawlessly. But at night, when the Watchers are largely disengaged from complex duties, their brains, dear God, their brains, the brains begin to whisper psionically. Their whispers join and harmonize, and then the brains sing. And it's a song of such unutterable sadness, such deadly melancholy, that if I heard it again, I don't think I could survive the experience. I must find a way to avoid monitor duty if I'm assigned again. Maybe if I came down sick, or I could cut off a finger. Would that be enough? Oh no! Control center guards. Now that the Titan is operational, there is no more reason to maintain Bay Knight guards in the control center. In fact, it would be needlessly dangerous. The Steel Watchers will handle guard duty in the center henceforth. Stay out! Black Gauntlet arrives. Okay. Immiscibility of fluids. I have identified the corrosion issue in the lower limbs of the Watchers assigned to the control center. The GC lubricant, supplied by the Hall of Wonders, suffers an alchemical reaction if exposed to even small quantities of the pink illithid cerebrospinal fluid that coats the neuron tentacles, generating a corrosive properties in the lubricant, causing degradation in the functionality of the lubricated joints. To prevent this, I have added a twice 10-day pink fluid expiration step to the Watcher maintenance protocol. Chief Artificer Forza. Oh, I mean, I really shouldn't criticize someone for choosing to use 12 words when 3 would have done, but, oh man, I do not like how many brain jars there are here. I wonder, could I drain them? to put it mildly. I'm hearing save us. They've noticed what I did. Okay. There's gotta be another one. There isn't another one. Why isn't there one on this side? That's disappointing. There should have been one on each side. Poor design choices. Alright, neural switch. What is it? Explore the Steel Watch Foundry's depths. Wait a minute. That's. Hold up. I'm a little confused. Oh yes, I'm definitely hearing save us. I'm definitely clearly hearing save us.
Awaits your input.
Intelligence, attempt to decipher the symbols, press a button, focus on the center of the Neurocitor, the perfect place for the room powder bomb, or leave. You know what? I lose nothing by attempting to decipher these symbols. I probably won't be able to, but I lose nothing by trying. Yep. Can't quite figure it out.
You cannot make sense of this complex machine.
Focus on the center, the perfect place for the room powder bomb.
This will destroy the Foundry, wiping it from the face of the Forgotten Realms.
Carefully place the bomb or leave. No, we know what we're doing. I am so glad to be rid of that heavy, heavy ass thing. Time to run! Time to leave! Everybody go! Go, 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 go! Why did you stay inside?
That was a hell of a show, my friend. Watchers collapse in the street as we speak. And the Foundry. The scent of
Remarkably
room
few
powder
Gondians died.
drifts through the city like a warm embrace. I see my bomb did the trick, but it's not over. So long as a single parasitic Gondian remains, Baldur's Gate is under threat.
Enough, Wolbrin. Gortash enslaved us, forced us to build his steel watches, but no more. Take the city, let the Iron Hands reign supreme. I just wish to go home and hold my daughter.
What about Gortash? What if he forces you to build up his steel watch once more? Tubin is right. It's over. Or what do you think, Wolbrin? Ooh. I do not wish to participate in a genocide of gnomish clans. That way lies madness and stupidity. Tubin is right. It's over.
Please. If a Gondian told me the sky was blue, I'd look outside and check. You Gondians will lie, scheme, and torment this city until your dying breaths. Let's end this!
Wolbrin, enough! I won't watch as you poison your soul and the brilliant future that remains to the Iron Hand gnomes. I thought the Iron Hand gnomes had corrupted you, Wulbrin. Now, I wonder if it wasn't the other way around. Kill the Gondians, and you kill all we love. Collaboration, challenge, solving problems with the power of
Yes!
reason, creativity,
Preach!
and invention. I still want to believe you're better than that, Wulbrin. But even I am having my doubts.
Bard persuasion. If this was an epic of old, Barcus here would summon his courage and lead the Iron Hand gnomes. Persuasion. Perhaps the Iron Hand gnomes need a new leader. What say you, Barcus? Intimidation. Walk away, Wulbrin. I won't ask twice. I won't let you hurt the Gondians. Or, Wulbrin makes a good point. You must die for this city, Gondians. I'm tempted by the bardic persuasion, to be honest. I don't think it changes. As a plus 12 on the regular, plus 12 on the bardic. But still, I am a bard. Let's bard. If this was an epic of old, Barcus here would summon his courage and lead the Iron Hand gnomes. Okay, I take this roll. I don't take this roll. I don't take this roll. The one thing I will not accept. A critical failure. A regular ass failure, yes. A critical failure, no. Absolutely not. Barcus?
I say you're right. They deserve a leader who'll encourage them to create, not destroy. They deserve someone like me. I can't save you from yourself, Wulbrin. It hurts terribly, but I can't. Toss your values in the bin if you want, but don't throw out the Iron Hands with them.
This is ridiculous. Iron Hands. Kill this man.
Come on, come on. Yes! Ha ha ha!
How dare you? Cowards!
The Gondians recognize Barcus Root as leader of the Iron Hand Gnomes, and look forward to ushering in a new peace between our factions.
It is with a heavy heart that I remove Wulbrin Bongle from our ranks. You have until first light to leave the city. Wulbrin.
I expect treachery from all sides, but you, little Barcus, the boy who followed me from the Underdark, who clung to me like moss to stone, when we next meet, my hammer will cleave your skull in two, and that is a promise.
Soldier, love that smell. Lae'zel is inspired. I have to know. I have to know. Let's see here. Love that smell. Aid the deep gnomes and use the rune powder bomb to blow up. Oh, okay, so she enjoyed the explosion. I understand. Hey! Levels up. Let's have a little quick save. Nothing better than a collapsed steel watcher. Okay. Let's deal with some level ups. Okay, gained a spell. New feat available. Oh! Ho ho ho! Okay, let's see here. Eye Bite, which I still don't know how it works. Dominate Person, Greater Restoration, Hold Monster, Planar Binding, Seeming, Dimension Door, Freedom of Movement, Greater Invisibility, Bestow Curse, Feign Death, Glyph of Warding, Hypnotic Pattern, Plant Growth, Speak with Dead, Stinking Cloud, Blindness, Calm Emotions, Crown of Madness, Detect Thoughts, Enhance Ability, Enthrall, Hold Person, Invisibility, Cure Wounds, Charm Person, Animal Friendship, Silence, Shatter, See Invisibility, Lesser Restoration, Knock, Disguise Self, Featherfall, Heroism, Long Strider, Sleep, and Tasha's Hideous Laughter. I wonder... I mean, it is a high-level spell slot, but... it is very tempting. You know what? We're gonna do it. We're gonna take the Greater Invisibility. Because it might be useful. I'm not going to replace any of my spells. I'm feeling fine. Now, Feet. The very difficult one. I could take 2 points in ability. Raise my charisma to 20. Might be an idea. Alert. Definitely not athlete, not charger, not crossbow. No. Not. This would push me to a new level of Constitution, but it seems like such a waste. Elemental Adept. Your spells and attacks ignore resistance to a damage type of your choice. When we cast spells of that type, you cannot roll a 1. Tempting. I use lightning so often. Skip Great Weapon Master. Lightly armored, not gonna bother. Lucky. No. Mage Slayer. Unlikely to ever happen, really. Then there are the various Magic Initiate ones. Which I'm probably going to ignore. There is Mobile. Difficult terrain doesn't slow you down. No. Performer, no. Polearm Master, no. I could take Ritual Caster, but there just aren't enough ritual spells in this game to be worth it. I've already got the ones I really want. Like, I could take Speak with Dead, Find Familiar, Long Strider, Enhance Sleep, or Disguise Self. I'm not 100% sure what the use of Find Familiar is to me in this game, context, whatever. Savage Attacker, no. Sentinel, definitely not. Sharpshooter, no. Shield Master, no. Skilled? Proficiency in 3 skills of your choice. Could take Acrobatics, Animal Handling, Athletics, Intimidation, Medicine, Nature, Religion, Sleight of Hand, Stealth, or Survival. No, not really useful. Spell Sniper, learn a cantrip, and the number you need to roll a critical hit with spells is reduced by 1. I have so few attack spells. Like, I could take Eldritch Blast and possibly crit with that more, but that's an attack roll, that's an attack roll. Okay, they're all... Shocking Grasp is not an attack roll. But Thorn Whip is. Okay, so... the thing is, I've all but abandoned my spells for that bow. Tavern Brawler, tough. There is Warcaster. Advantage on saving throws for concentration. You know, I think that would be really useful. I think that would be super useful. I'm gonna take Warcaster. That advantage on the concentration could save somebody's life. Mostly mine. Okay, there we go. Okay, Lae'zel gets more health and a feat. What have I already got? Alert, Athlete, Great Weapon Master. There's no point in taking Weapon Master because she's a fighter. We could go with Savage Attacker. I could take the 2 points and bump her dex. That would take it up a point, which would make her better with her new bow. But yeah, I think... Yeah, I think it's either the ability improvement or the Savage Attacker, but the question is... which one? I don't actually know what the maximum level is in this game. I don't think they go to 20, but I don't know where they stop. So... I think... Darn it, it's hard to choose. Wait, what does skill do again? Oh yeah, that's proficiency. That doesn't matter. Oh man, it is very hard to choose. Like, if I put a point into Dex and a point into Con, that will take them to even numbers and bump each of them up. Which is extremely tempting. That's a tough one, really. Eeny, meeny, miny. The main thing is that neither, one of these choices makes her possibly more damaging, and the other one gives her more survivability. I wish I knew what to do with you. It would probably help if I actually liked you. In fact, you know, stop looking at me. I want to look at your pretty bow. There we go. Okay. It's a very nice bow. Hmm. You know what? I'm gonna take the Savage Attacker. It's more in character for her, I think. Hey, Will. Oh. Oh, I see a new invocation for you. Let's have a look at that. Let's see here. Life Drinker. Attacks made with your weapon deal additional necrotic damage equal to your charisma modifier, which is hefty. Minions of Chaos. Cast Conjure Elemental. Cast the Enhanced Leap spell without expending a spell slot. Cast Speak with Dead without expending a spell slot. Cast Confusion with a Warlock spell slot. Cast Polymorph with a Warlock spell slot. Mire the Mind. Cast Slow. Cast Bestow Curse. Cast Speak with Animals. Proficiency in Deception and Persuasion. See Normally in Darkness. Cast Disguise Self. Learn how to cast One with... What is One with Shadows? Vanish into the darkness and become invisible as long as you stand still. Invisibility ends early if you move, attack, cast another spell, take an action, or take damage. Oh, I see. And let's see here. Once per long rest, you can cast Bane using a Warlock spell slot. Bane targets up to 3 creatures. I'm thinking Life Drinker. I mean, yes, I spent most of that battle using Eldritch Blast, but that was because I knew those guys were going to explode. He's a Hexblade. He's meant for stabbing. Yeah, let's go with Life Drinker, particularly because it doesn't use a spell slot. Speaking of spell slots, what do we got? Cone of Cold, Hold Monster, Banishment, Dimension Door, Counterspell, Fear, Grant Flight, Gaseous Form, Enthrall, Darkness, Crown of Madness, Cloud of Daggers, Blindness, Stinking Cloud, Remove Curse, Hypnotic Pattern, Hold Person, Invisibility, Mirror Image, Misty Step, Ray of Enfeeblement, Scorching Ray, Shadow Blade, Armor of Gagathis, Charm Person, Command, Expeditious Retreat, Protection from Evil and Good, or Witch Bolt. You know what? Let's go for Dimension Door. And a feat for you. We do not have Warcaster on you. We should definitely have Warcaster on you. Oh Lord, but why did I not get this on you before? Probably because I went for Mage Slayer. Yeah, you get Warcaster as well. Okay. And, of course, Asterion. I'm not going to change your spells. We are going to find you a nice feat. It's very tempting to take the ability improvement and just pump his dex through the roof. But, we could go with alert. Bonus to initiative is never a bad thing. Yeah, it's either getting him to 20 dex or giving him the alert feat, and that +5 bonus to initiative when added to the dex that he already has is going to be so powerful. Let's go for alert. Wahaha. Everybody is still terribly injured. But, save. And actually, whoa! Okay. Disable the steel watch complete. The steel watch foundry was destroyed. Every steel watcher in the city has now been disabled. Rescue Orin's victim. Find Orin's next instructions. We destroyed the steel watch foundry as Orin instructed. She seems to enjoy infiltrating our camp and leaving messages for us there. Maybe that's where we'll find further instructions. Great. Gather your allies. Barkus won't forget that we helped him become the new leader of the Iron Hand Gnomes. We can count on his support should we ever need it. Yeah, get Gortash's name. Okay. We decided not to accept Gortash's proposition and destroyed the Steel Watch foundry. The Steel Watchers are now disabled, making Gortash an easier target. Avenge the Iron Hands has been completed. Wulbren wanted us to kill the remaining Gondians. We refused. He stormed off, promising revenge. That will come back to bite us later, but we'll deal with it when the time comes. Save the Gondians. We saved the Gondians without bloodshed by deposing the Iron Hand's bloodthirsty leader, Wulbren. Yay! No bloodshed! Enough blood has been shed this day, and most of it was mine! Rescue the Grand Duke was completed. Grand Duke Ravengard is safe and grateful. Always good to hear. Okay. I have no idea where the gnomes would have gotten to, but they are definitely not here. And will never be here again. Maybe if I, leave this until after a long rest, it won't be on fire anymore, and I can poke around. Citizen. Refugee. Fleer. Gowlin.
You better catch up to us.
Oh, I'm curious what's going on here. Hello? May I poke my nose in your business, please?
I hate sending Leapak and the girls off without me. But if that smuggler can get them to Waterdeep and away from the Absolute...
That explains what was going on there. Nets, Florvank. Hi. Hey, Fleer.
Can't talk. Bloody oil's gummed up my nets.
Understandable. Gowan?
Hells, it's everywhere still. I don't suppose you've got any experience getting oil out of sealed wood?
I was under the impression that you put oil in wood to seal it, Well, unless tar doesn't count as oil. Have you tried vinegar? I'm sure it'll come out eventually. Where did all this stuff come from anyway? Or leave? Where did it come from?
Me and Flea here were out on the water casting our nets, expecting to find the usual crop of halibut. Then, all of a sudden, my net starts dragging, and there's a bloody wave seven all twisted up in it. We took her back to the docks to try and help her, but she was already dead.
What happened to her body? Did you see anything else unusual? Why are there so many dead fish floating in the harbor? Is your boat all right, or leave? These are all questions that I want to ask, but can I? That's the question. Did you see anything else unusual?
We both saw some sort of wake moving towards the docks when we picked her up. But there weren't any other boats around. Maybe it was something big moving underwater. I don't know. It was weird, whatever it was. Kinda looked like it might have been heading towards that building across the channel, actually.
What happened to her body?
The other wave servants came to get it. Her. Sorry. They took her back to the temple. You can hear the bloody caterwauling from here.
Why are there so many dead fish?
Buggered if I know. Might be something to do with all that oil in the water. It's too bad we can't sell them. Bloody waste, if you ask me.
Hey, can't disagree. Is your boat all right?
The boat's fine, but the nets are in tatters. Need to deal with all this oil before we can fix them, though.
Well, I didn't offer the suggestion about vinegar, but thank you for the information, which would have led me to the submarine, but...
Molly, you go with the girls. I'll find another way to water deep.
Okay. Klovenk.
I can't go without you.
It's the only solution.
This catch is spoiled. You'll have to wait for the next boat.
Okay. Nets?
Look, how do fish even get there? They live in water.
Oil and water don't mix, dude. Smiley Geef, Kate Ling, Trader Django, Phoebes Splayfoot. I can't help but feel that all the oil in the water might be my fault.
I'll go 600.
My father always told me, Kate, commerce is like warfare. Fight for it like your life's at stake.
Okay.
I was this close to landing that deal. Next time, for sure.
You have a fascinating face. I love it.
War is good for some businesses. What can I say? I got mouths to feed too.
Phoebes.
Oh, Brando Bearish curse me. I should have taken that deal the first time it was offered at half today's price. Oh, I'm a sap.
Huh. Well, apparently the merchants are having a woe is me. Okay, I think it is time to go back to camp. Untaken Domira Trellis. Untaken. Oh wait, is this Umberlee's temple? Hold on a moment.
Open up.
Ooh, fish. Hello?
Oh, Wave Mother, Queen of the Depths, hear me. Please carry Holly to her final rest in the deep wilds. Please.
This
Sorry.
is the Temple of
Are you the
Umberlee.
Wave Servant Holly's funeral? Oh, it's already started. They're just inside.
I love you. I adore you. Is that what the singing is for? Am I interrupting the funeral? Thank you. Or leave. Am I interrupting?
No.
All are welcome to come and celebrate the life of the fallen wave servant. May the wave mother smile on you as she did Holly.
That is a lot more welcoming than Umberlee's people have been to me in the past. Captain Goldwake, hello.
I thought it wise to make an offering to the Sea Queen before sailing out tomorrow. Wasn't expecting to find the servants so preoccupied.
Well, stuff happens sometimes.
What if she knows
Captain
you've given her
Floro?
all you can? Best up. Here to make an offering to Umberlee as well, eh? They say it's good luck to placate the bitch queen after a drowning.
Definitely not today. Do all these offerings even do anything, or just looking around? I'm not making an offering today.
Even though you're already here and all, maybe Umberlee will set her hand to all the strangeness going on in Grey Harbor now she's lost one of her own.
Dilgar sneeze?
Sorry, mate. No time to chat. Just here to make an offering, then leave. In and out, yeah?
Oh, you're adorable. Supplications to Umberlee. Queen Umberlee, the sea herself, I dash myself upon the rocks of your favor. Let me drink the brine of your glory deep into my lungs, turn my skull to shell, my ribs to reef, to earn your blessing, and to spare me the wrath of your Shahugan. Words I can't say. Eh? Why are you all glowy all of a sudden, sir? Oh, he's been blessed. Sea Wind Stars Deliti. I love the titles of Umberlee's people.
The Wave Mother sees all. Even you.
Okay, now there's the vaguely threatening that I remember. On the basis of it absolutely cannot hurt. We'll separate 3 gold out of that. I mean, the bless is probably... I don't know whether or not I need it, but it ain't a bad thing to have it, is what I'm saying.
Can't chat. These offerings need to be stored before the next tide, or there'll be a laundry to pay.
I love your iridescent makeup. How do you get it to do that? Clone?
The celebration is in the main chamber. Praise Umberlee!
Oh no! Please, bring your cleavage back.
Know that we too shall gladly follow when our time has come.
Floodtide Alandra Grey. That is just pretty. I don't actually want to interrupt that.
Hear our prayer. Flood the world with your word. Subsume us utterly.
don't want to interrupt the funeral, but I think I might have to. We will not interrupt the singers.
Sing, sisters. Sing in Umberly's name. Pray. Rejoice, sisters. For Umberly has blessed her humble daughter with a pure death. Her lips blue with her kiss. Her lungs full of her quenching word. Umberly's mercy saved her from a slow, sinking death in the beast's shadow. You, supplicant, what tribute do you bring to honor the Wave Mother's fallen daughter?
I've already made a tribute. I brought gold. I brought prayer. Asterion, why are you looking at me like that? I mean, I did already make a tribute, so let's...
A fine offering. Always appreciated in the eyes of the Wave Mother. Your tribute is well received. Breathe deep as she permits. May the seas be as kind as you deserve.
Oh! Oh, that's one of my favorite blessings. Oh, thank you, game. Oh, I have strong feelings about karma. I don't want to take your stuff, but is it okay if I read your book? Oh wait, this is the same one as I read before. Okay. Hello.
Fish's piss. I loved Holly as much as anyone, but they've been wailing and praying for hours. My best pot for a bit of quiet.
Funeral's a funeral.
Go on then.
Untaken Padula?
Hands off the drinks. We have enough to fill Grey Harbour. It's all for the funeral.
Understandable. Okay, so she drowned. What the?
That might be worth a look.
Oh, indeed, indeed. Arrow of arcane interference, you say? Okay. Asterion. Traveler's Guide to the Sword Coast, Volume 9, Inns and Guest Houses. And a Potion of Greater Healing. Okay, let's read this. With the dust of their journey still clinging to boot and cloak, the canny traveler will no doubt seek to secure accommodation within the city post-haste. Below are some establishments that are typical of what the city has to offer. The Blade and Stars, easily identified by its sign, a wooden shield boasting a curved blade against a field of stars. A handwritten scrawl in the margins notes that the sign is currently not in place. This inn is comfortable, quiet, and highly recommended for travelers seeking to recuperate from their journey. Expect unassuming fare at a reasonable price, moderately clean rooms, and passably clean patrons. The Blushing Mermaid. For those seeking an altogether rowdier night in the city, the Blushing Mermaid should be the first port of call. Named for the life-sized wooden mermaid on display, this inn is known for its ill-reputed patrons, frequent brawls, and altogether unsavory reputation. Nevertheless, I feature it here owing to great interest from my readership. I can only advise that you exercise extreme vigilance should you choose this establishment. Elfsong Tavern. Most of this passage is illegible due to water damage, apart from the words and phrases nearest to the inner margins. Dimly yet lit, Proprietor Allen, disembodied elvish singing voice. I love it. Off to camp with you. And I will take that healing potion. Dim Fimberg. Big Liar Bronzen. Mathurni. Okay, Dim, we'll start with you. Actually, we'll save. And then we'll start with Dim.
The others think I don't know shit, but I do. I do know shit.
Yeah, it's just your parents hated you, apparently.
You hear these mooks trying to tell me about fishing? I've been fishing here all my life.
Your hair is spectacular.
I think I'm afraid of...
If they're right about the Swahagan, I may take up another line of work. Though nothing seems safe these days.
They blew up. They blew up, they gone. Yoink.
If we caught a Swahagan, would they buy it at the fish market?
The Swahagan is more likely to catch you.
Sahagwin. I am totally not gonna remember how to pronounce that. Interesting though, these guys, to fish here, they would have had to go through the temple.
Pour fury upon the beast responsible for this injustice. Leave its master, a bloated carcass in the spume.
They're not red, so it's fine that I do this. Ooh, what a pretty floor. Ooh, mosaic. Hi?
There's nothing for you up here, Flotsam. Back downstairs you go.
Can I read Counting the Conches? I probably can.
There goes nothing.
For the first conch on your cord, remember the salt which cleanses, nourishes, and stings. For the second conch on your cord, remember the drowned. For the third conch on your cord, remember the tempests that whip her. For the fourth conch on your cord, remember the breath which fills your lungs, but that she might press out of you according to her will. For the fifth conch on your cord, remember the bounty of her body, the queen, the sea. You know, Umberlee's people are really unfriendly, but there is a certain beauty.
You'd better have a very good offering in hand if you're being this much of a pain.
Okay. I won't push my luck.
Stop! These are the flood tides chambers. You've no business here, Flotsam.
I was just leaving.
Stop! These are the flood tides chambers. You've no business here, Flotsam.
Oh, is this going to be for each party member that steps close to her? Okay, fine.
We too shall gladly follow when our time has come.
Wait a minute. What's this? Ceremonial practices for the initiate Umberlets. Umberlets? Okay, I take back a small portion of what I said about beauty. Placing the hand of the drowned with which you adorn yourself by nights upon the designated altar of your individual temple, you indicate your presence within the temple and availability for clerical duties throughout the day. Honored by her honest cruelty, her guileless taking and giving and taking again. Supping of her salted gift and gargling day and night with the sea queen's brine, you keep the words of your mouth pure, the teeth that gnash healthsome. Honored by her honest cruelty, her guileless taking and giving and taking again. Okay. Okay. It's definitely not my thing. But, you know, the fact that they're not tossing me out of the temple the moment my toe crosses the threshold, welcome change. Welcome change. Shark drying rack.
A fully grown shark, fresh from the ocean. Not an easy catch.
Fascinating. Not useful, but fascinating. Okay, we should go back to camp. I desire to have Will take a powder. We'll pick up Gale, and we'll go talk to some wizardly types. Over here, I believe. Yeah. Lorican and the bookseller at Sorceress Sundries. So we'll want the lower city central wall when we come back. Hopefully I'll remember that. To camp! Where we'll probably find more instructions anyway. Hello, child who is probably a doppelganger. Is that the same old note, or is that a new note?
Another letter from Orin.
Gortash's metal mannequins will not dance to your tune, they only dance to his. To set yourself against their steel is to invite domination. So why slice the strings of one, when you might make one cut to sever them all? Seek the blackened heart of their foundry and tear it out, then the lordling will pay puppet master no more. Orin, I already did that. So we might have to come back again. Hey, Will.
Already feeling better.
Let's talk.
I'd like you to wait in the camp.
Are you sure? The blade stands at the ready.
You know, I think you and your father could use a conversation, and also you really need to wash your face. I'll come for you when I need you.
And just when things were warming up.
Oh. I feel like you should talk to your father, boy. Now, where is Will? This is my glorious lesbians. Zora. Karlak is all by herself. Oh girl, I wish I could bring you with me. Ah, there you are, Gale.
What's on your mind?
Glad you know, Mistra, rare gift, scroll. Join me, there's plenty of adventure.
With pleasure. Lead on.
Don't call me Macduff. Okay, let us get you leveled. Two spells! Let's see. Arcane Gate. Chain Lightning. Ooh. Tempting. Circle of Death. Create Undead. Disintegrate. Actually, is this... Yeah, that is an evocation spell. That makes it much more tempting. Disintegrate. Eye Bite, Flesh to Stone, Invulnerability Globe, Freezing Spear, Irresistible Dance, Sunbeam. Why do some of the spells get to keep their names and others don't? Wall of Ice, Cloud Kill, fun spell but very difficult. The Drift is murder. Hold Monster, Planar Binding, Seeming, Wall of Stone, Banishment, Blight, Confusion, Conjure Elemental, Dimension Door, Blink, Bestow Curse, Animate Dead, Stone Skin, Resilient Spear. Hey! I managed to say it almost correctly! Ice Storm, Fire Shield, Everard's Black Tentacles, which is unfortunately a conjuration rather than an evocation. Fear, Feign Death. Well, let's definitely take Chain Lightning because I cannot see that as being a bad idea. But then, I do like me a Disintegrate. I also really like Blight. Confusion is also tempting. See, the advantage of Blight is that it is a level 4 spell. And I have more level 4 spell slots than I do level 6 ones. 8 to 64 versus 50 to 100. The only problem with Disintegrate is that they have to fail the save. Like it's not like Chain Lightning where the targets still take half damage. You know what? I'm gonna take Blight. I have a weird affection for the spell, okay? Two more spells. I could still take Disintegrate because I did that. It's a pity that Circle of Death is a necromancy and not an evocation. I wish I could sort these as to what type they are. What evocation spells are left on the list? Okay, Freezing Spear is an evocation spell. A ball of churning ice that can be launched instantly to generate a frosty explosion or stored for later use. Ooh, that sounds fun, actually. And it is evocation, so let's just add that to the list. Okay, what other evocation have we got? Enchantment, enchant. Wall of Ice is evocation. I don't love the wall spells though. Yes, I do have at least one person carrying one of those around, but that's a wall of fire. It's defensive. This would be very difficult to place. Sunbeam is evocation. Sear and blind all creatures in its path. And targets still take half damage on a save. Perfect! Okay. Evocation spells. Whoa! Okay. Okay, and feet. He already has Warcaster. I could take 2 cantrips and another level 1 spell, but I don't know. What cantrips? Acid Splash, Booming Blade, Bursting Sinew, Poison Spray, Blade Ward, Friends. I hate Friends! Most useless cantrip! Dancing Lights, Light, Minor illusion, toll the dead. Yeah, I'm not feeling that. Elemental adept? Spells and attacks ignore resistance to a damage type of your choice. The main problem there is choosing an element. What spells do I have here? Oh. Oh, I'm glad I checked. I'm gonna take away Witch Bolt. Mage. Take away Longstrider because Asterion does that now. Yeah, there's Wall of Fire. Gotta get some of the good spells in here. Chain Lightning, Sunbeam, Freezing Spear. I'm not so sure about the Cone of Cold, to be honest. Let's take out the Cone of Cold and put in Sleet Storm, which unfortunately is a conjuration rather than evocation, but you know. Do I want both Magic Missile and Scorching Ray is the question. Like if I went for the Elemental Adept, I think I would be choosing Fire, simply because I have more fire spells than anything else. But, it is so hard to choose. Like, gotta keep the Thunder Wave in case something closes with him, so that will unclose them. Grace is just an all-round useful, especially when you've got fire spells. Let's take out Web. That way I can put in Blight without feeling guilty. And you know what? Let's go with the telekinesis as well. So yeah, I've got the fire cantrip. I have the flaming spear, I have scorching ray, I have the wall of fire, I have fireball. If I went for the elemental adept, I would absolutely go for fire. That's the thing about wizards. You know so many spells, but you can only carry like half of them. Okay. So if I took Elemental Adept, my fire spells would ignore resistance to fire. And I can't roll a 1. I assume that's for damage? Mage Slayer's no good for him. Ritual Caster, no. Spell Sniper? Spell Sniper is tempting. Like what cantrips? Eldritch Blast and Thorn Whip. Well, I definitely would not want to be pulling things closer to me, but hey! Unfortunately, because he's not a warlock, the Eldritch Blast would definitely not shove things around. So the main question... His charisma is very low. It's not a 0, but it's low. So his attack with the Eldritch Blast would not be great. The only usefulness is that it would be a cantrip that could hit more than once. You know what? I'm gonna go with Elemental Adept and go with Fire. And hope for the best. Admittedly, this means I cannot take this guy to visit the Grease Mage, but that is a problem for future Foxwine. Alright, Elemental Adept of Fire. Congratulations. Cool. Those instructions do not actually help. We also haven't found any more pieces of the clown, now that I think about it. Okay, does anybody here need to talk to me? Not that I can see. Gale, why... Something really weird is going on with this game tonight. Okay, so I took care of that, so let's save. And we're going to pray that the stuff is talky talk and not battle, because, yeah, I think Asterion might die. Speaking of...
Lost in thought.
Yeah, what are you looking like here? Wearer gains +1 bonus to spell save DC while threatened. Great. +1 bonus to armor class and saving throws as long as they have lightning charges. Oh, and I just became a fire adept. Gain +2 bonus to armor class as long as you're not wearing armor or holding a shield. Gain feather fall. Don't worry about that stuff. When the wearer does damage with a ranged spell attack, wearer deals spell damage while illuminated. And an exhort the risen and a ghoulish touch. Huh. Well, I definitely do not have you set up to be a fire mage. That's fine. And you have the Staff of Crones, which gives you Ray of Sickness. Yeah, it's fine. Everything's fine. It's all fine. Yeah, okay. Pearlescent Restoration. There are no mollusks of power, alas. What? Pearlescent Restoration. Replenish expended spell slots of your choice up to 3rd level. Oh, I remember. I was had that around to be able to like flip it. Okay. That's fine. It's all good and dandy. We're going to expand you. That is so much expansion. Why do you have so many spells? I know the answer to that. I shouldn't have asked that. Anyway, Mage armor upon the self. Oh, it uses a spell slot, does it? You have fewer spell slots than I think you should have. Oh, look at him do little hand things. Okay, we're just gonna hope that he doesn't need that. Okay, so I said that we wanted to go to the lower city central wall. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go close-ish to where I'm trying to go, and then I will call it a night on the stream. So I believe this is where I wanted to go. Yeah. Yeah, I think these might both be in Sorcerous Sundries, which would be very useful to me, actually.
To new horizons.
Oh. I didn't realize I still was holding on to.
Someone there?
Hi, Asterion. I want you to do the Longstrider thing on Gale here, please. Yeah, thank you.
Still breathing, despite everything. Don't waste a step.
This looks like Sorcerer's Sundries. Clank. Mage animated. What does that mean? Oh. Oh, I see. Anti-magic susceptibility, dark vision, extra attack, opportunity attack. Lorcan has taken a special interest in this animated armor. As a result, this entity has an additional +5 to its ability scores and +20 total hit points. Well, I would prefer not to fight the thing. Oh, that's this is very noisy right here. Kitty! Hold on a moment, there's a cat to talk to.
What's up for discussion?
Barsic?
Yes? Will you now heed the most splendid Ceres's call?
Oh, I already talked to you. Why? Why can't I pet the kitties? Or the other animals? Now, I want to go into Sorcerer's Sundries next, but unfortunately the magic show out front is a very bad place for me to stop. I see no reason not to go in the front door, to be honest. Oh, it's so loud. Ooh, a chicken. Send that to camp. Well, thankfully the door is wide open. What the? Why is Lorcan's projection? Where's the actual Lorcan? Ooh. Oh, there is so much. Big Clive is here. I want to talk to the actual Lorcan, not his projection.
Look. It's so pretty.
Well, I'm just... One last thing before we go. Hey, Arden. What do you gotta say?
Let me back in. I'll bring Lorcan out here, you tin tube. You tell
Armor can't
Lorcan
talk.
I went for his goddamn night song, and now he has to pay up. What are you looking at? Shit, it's you. You went looking for the night song after me. Please tell me you found it.
Well... Deception. Sorry, I didn't find anything. Who are you trying to get at inside? I found the night song. Turns out it wasn't a relic, but an Aasimar. Or that's none of your business. I mean, I'm very tempted to lie to him, but it's also, who are you trying to get at?
Lorcan, the wizard who set out the contract. He owns this place. And his little page boy inside knows how to get to him. Lorcan said it'd be easy money. A smash and grab. Get in, get the night song, go. Turns out his little relic was in a temple of Shah, beneath an army of goblins.
Yeah.
would never have taken my people in if I'd known. I can't bring them back. But I can make Leroican cough up. Especially if you found the relic.
Oh, that's... Oh, this is a rough one. I don't owe this guy anything, but I do feel like Lorcan should be offering some payment up front. I feel like that should have been a thing that was happening. Like, not a full payment, but at least a, you know, okay, you've just agreed to go do this payment, you know? Do I tell him or do I lie? I'm gonna tell him. I found the Night Song. Turns out it wasn't a relic, but an Aasimar.
An Aasimar? Hells. If I'd known, I'd have asked for more gold. Kidnapping costs more than theft.
Well, yeah.
Don't forget, I'm the one who gave you that contract. I want my cut.
She's in my camp. If you want to turn her in, you're going to have to take her down yourself. I haven't been paid yet. She's immortal and tough. You can forget about turning her in for a reward. Deception, she's gone. I'm not sure where to. Or intimidation, piss off. I'm tempted by the first one and the third one. I don't want to lie to him to say that she's gone. I definitely don't want to go with the second one. I don't want to tell him to piss off. She's immortal and tough. You can forget about turning her in.
Immortal, eh? Interesting. Won't be easy getting her back to the wizard. But if you don't do it, someone else will. Hope you hid her well, mate.
I didn't hide her at all. I have confidence in her abilities. Hi, Clank. Hello. Mind if I head inside? Arcana, examine the armor to discern its nature, or leave. Why not? Why not? Ooh, rough one. Oh, apparently I just know, though.
This armor is a construct animated by powerful magic. It has no soul or power of speech, but it follows the directives of its master. It feels no pain and knows no morality. It will act on behalf of its master and perish when the magic that binds it is severed.
I actually kind of like this sort of, like, psychic hum that this thing is putting off. It's like a little tiny shimmer noise that's really far in the background. I don't know if it's coming through on my stream, but I can hear it pretty clearly, and I like it. It's a good sound. Anyway, mind if I head inside? I'll just go. Thanks. Okay, I'm going to stand on this glorious threshold. I have absolutely no intention of handing over I have no intention of handing over the Night Song. She deserves to be free. However, I would really like to know what Lorican's deal with this is. And I'm hoping that with Gale along, we can get somewhere with that. But that's a problem for future Foxwine. Current Foxwine maybe regrets giving that guy as much information as I did. But, yeah, I'm pretty sure she's gonna be fine. She'll just paste him across the floor if he bothers her, honestly. I do regret all of this noise. Like, if I step just a little bit further in... Yes, there we go. Okay, I just step a little bit further in and suddenly the shouting outside is so much further away. Perfect. Alright, this is where I am going to be calling it a night because it is midnight, so it's well past time as it goes. But the good news is, if you just cannot get enough of the sound of my voice, you can find previous streams of mine archived on my YouTube channel. My life has slightly fallen apart over the last couple of months, so I am behind on my uploads, but that doesn't mean that there's still not thousands of hours of previous streams to keep you occupied and fascinated, including all of my previous Baldur's Gate playthroughs for both games 1 and 2, which are complete. The whole runs of each game, you know. Or, if you prefer to see me live, well, I will be back again tomorrow night, starting at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. I will be playing Timberborn for Management Monday. I shall be marshalling my beavers towards the future and all of that glorious stuff, and you would not believe how my screen is shaking here with all of that casting going on just behind me. But thankfully it's very, very quiet. But yes, I'll be continuing with my beavers' march towards the future and their domination of the earth that they have inherited. It'll be great, and we'll all have fun. Then I will be back again on Wednesday night at approximately 7:15 or so when we get enough people to go together to form a game. I will be playing either Among Us or 100% Orange Juice or Scribble It or some combination of the above with my friends, depending on how many people show up. Among Us is the game that we play when we have the largest number of people. 100% Orange Juice is the game that we play when we have the smallest number of people. And Scribble It is the game that we pull out when we have too many people for 100% Orange Juice, but not quite enough for a good game of Among Us. So, depending on how many people show up and when and all that sort of thing, I could be playing any of those three games in any possible order. That's how that goes. Then around 10:15 or 10:20 or so, when my friends abandon me to do this whole thing that they call sleeping at night, well, that is when I will be switching over to my solo Valheim server, where I'm crashing around doing my best to stay alive. What am I up to in Valheim right now? I'm building a farm. I have reached the level that I'm starting to work my way through the plains biome, but this also means that I need to do some farming on the plains, which is not a very safe endeavor, unless you build gigantic stone walls to protect your crops from the very, very angry giant buffalo things called locks. If you do not build giant stone walls around your farm, the locks will come and eat all your crops and you will cry. And that's the way that goes. So I am in the process of building the giant stone walls to protect my farm and praying that I have enough stone stockpiled to do it. I may have to mutilate a mountain or two. We'll see. Just to get enough rock, but we'll cross that bridge when I come to it, whenever that happens. Then on Thursday night, starting at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, it's Risk of Rain 2 for Try Not to Die Thursday. I will be continuing to try to gather all of the artifacts that are currently available in the game. I have all the codes, it's just, taking my time and going through and getting the darn things, which, can sometimes be easier than others, depending. I have the whole list, and I'm just working my way through in an order known only currently to myself. So it will be hopefully gaining some more artifacts in Risk of Rain 2 this upcoming Try Not to Die Thursday. And then, next Sunday night, starting at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, I shall return to Baldur's Gate 3, where we're going to talk to a wizard. We are hopefully going to talk wizard to wizard and actually get somewhere. Unless having them talk wizard to wizard is actually the way to get nowhere, because I don't know if this is a world where wizards get together and talk shop and have a good time with each other, or whether this is a world where wizards are just like, you are not the same skill as me, you are gross. We'll find out, I think. We'll find out very, very soon, in fact. So that's gonna be a whole thing. We'll find out next week. So that is my upcoming schedule, all the games that I'm going to be playing and everything that I intend to be doing in those games, as much as I can plan for any of them, given my lack of spoilers and the RNG and all of that stuff. But you know what? Whether or not I'm surprised, whether or not things go to plan, whether or not my characters who have used up all their short rests get into another battle today, I still have a lot of fun. And I've had so much fun tonight, and I hope that all of you have had at least as much fun as I have, and I hope that you all have a great night. Good night!